I don't trust it. I don't trust that company.
What does Oracle actually do?
Dude, I don't know.
Why do you
Oh my
think
God.
that's
What does Oracle do? Let's find out.
Enterprise Database Cloud Company? 4 words that make me want to put a bullet between my eyes. Shape-shifting tech leviathan with an insane billionaire founder and 4 decades of deep connections inside the Pentagon and the heart of American industry. 23 words that get my blood pumping. Folks, I'm talking about a company called
Like-
Oracle, one of Silicon Valley's oldest tech outfits that is suddenly having a baller year.
Oracle stock.
Oracle stock.
Oracle stock jumped 40%.
Oracle's playing a very big part.
Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison.
Larry Ellison is now the richest person in the world. Oracle will now control the new TikTok joint venture.
Oracle, which shot up a stunning 36% today.
Anytime a politician talks about any company, I don't trust it. I don't trust that company. No matter who the politician is, don't trust it. And I've been seeing all these things, all these TikToks, block Oracle, and you'll see the truth. I don't even know what Oracle does.
But despite all of these headlines, I have noticed that very few people seem to know what
Yeah,
the fuck
see?
Oracle actually does. So I decided to figure it out, all by myself. I started my
Nice intro.
investigation by asking Oracle themselves what they do.
Dear Oracle, I would like to know what you do. Thank you very much. He might get a response.
Did not get a response.
Yeah.
So I took the next logical step and visited their website, where I figured they could clearly explain how they made $57 billion in revenue last year. Almost immediately, I knew I was wrong. Their website was simply the words cloud AI, applications, and infrastructure all arranged into dozens of different combinations and interspersed among acronyms like OCI, SCM, and ERP, all in the name of helping people see data in new ways, discovering insights, and unlocking new possibilities, with the help of a little papier-mâché hummingbird. Clearly
It's like when you are typing an essay, it's got to be 1,000 words and you're on 950. What does that mean?
going through official channels was getting me nowhere. It was time to activate the Good Work Anonymous reporting portal. It was there I was able to speak with a real-life group of current and former Oracle employees. What does Oracle actually do?
Dude, I don't know. I sell it.
Why do you
Oh my
think that
God.
so many people do not know what Oracle does?
Because they do too much. It's not a simple value proposition where they do one thing really well and you can describe it in 10 seconds.
There isn't an industry in the country, in the world, that Oracle does not touch to some extent.
It's still a little bit of a mystery to me. They truly do have some sort of financial income from every major company and most smaller companies. A lot of us didn't.
So they're not conglomerate. What's the word? They're a monopoly of everything, just like Kellogg's or whatever. They basically have money in everything somehow, but they don't do anything. That just sounds shady. It sounds shady.
really understand like that we were kind of the backbone of companies' computers.
At this point, I realized that even Oracle was going to need some help explaining Oracle. So it was time to swallow my pride and do the sensible thing. Ask a better journalist to do my job for me. What does Oracle
No shame in that.
actually do?
Oracle is, at its core, a database company.
Bell Lynn is a reporter for the Wall Street Journal with longtime experience covering Oracle and the various jargony industries in which they do the business.
I know that sounds sort of archaic and strange, but it's the way in which you manage, store, and access data. So data being like customer data, financial transactions,
So very valuable to the government, every government.
supply chain information. It's all this kind of like back-end, maybe kind of boring stuff that keeps a business running.
But then how come when I read about Oracle today, they're in TikTok, they're in AI, they're in cloud,
Yes.
and they're in software sales? How could a database company be doing all of that?
That is a great question, and there
Thank
is
you.
actually a connection between databases and all of those sort of separate, seemingly disparate businesses. Because databases are really sticky, and by sticky I mean once your corporate data is inside a place, it's really hard to take out. Oracle figured out that it could sell software like HR software and supply chain software to those same businesses. And then it figured out it could also sell cloud computing to those businesses as well because it already had their data.
Okay, now we're cooking. To look at Oracle's history is to see a company that leveraged early success to create an ever-evolving tech behemoth that pivots with the times. A sentence I crafted with language derived from the Mr. Wonderful guide on scaring the hose. Much like this YouTube channel,
Is that a real book?
Oracle got their start as a government program. Codenamed Oracle, the project had Larry and his employer Ampex building databases for the CIA. Eventually, Larry and two of his colleagues would split off to form their own company, which would eventually be named Oracle. They went public in the 1980s with the core.
So they built databases for the CIA and then like branched off and started their own company that just focuses on databases. Like if you like a video on TikTok, it will send that data to another company that owns the video or the product in the video, stuff like that. Okay.
Focus on that sweet database technology. By the 90s, it created enterprise software, which goes beyond storing data to assist businesses in other areas like HR, accounting, and so on. After a string of buzzy acquisitions in the 2000s, Oracle shifted its focus to the cloud, announcing Oracle Cloud Infrastructure that could compete with big guys like Amazon Web Services and those bastards over at Google Cloud. So if you're a restaurant and you need your customer data filtered, Oracle has a product for that. If you're a city and your HR needs to manage employee benefits, Oracle has a product for that. If you're a United States Air Force and you need your supply chain managed, Oracle has a product for that. In fact, if you have existed in the last 40 years, there's a good chance that you have bought something from Oracle.
How many things have I bought from these companies? AT&T, that's one. Toyota, that's two. I haven't bought from any of these. Unilever, don't know what that is. Vanguard, I invested in Vanguard when I was like 18 and could finally open up a stock account. PayPal, obviously everybody's got PayPal. Don't really use it though. It's just kind of something everybody has. Uber for sure. Kraft and Heinz. I guess they're together, but yes, both of those fire. Comcast, Skechers. Don't sleep on Skechers now. If you are just getting a shoe for strictly comfort, not looks, Skechers are comfortable. I don't care what anybody says. You're doing work around the house, whatever, you're going on a run. Skechers are great shoes.
Last 40 years, there's a good chance that you have bought something from Oracle. God knows.
Oh, and Land O'Lakes. Yeah, butter. Yeah, I bought butter.
I did.
And it was really known as having these hardball sales tactics. It would like do these like really stringent audits of its customers from a licensing standpoint and sort of box and force their customers into these sales contracts. And so it had that kind of hard-nosed, very buttoned-up business reputation. It wasn't cool like some of the other tech companies.
There's one Oracleism that I got like a couple years ago when I started in sales, and it's Oracle doesn't have customers, it has prisoners. So like we really get people into these contracts and then they just can't get out of them.
Oracle's
Oh, so they take advantage of people.
hardball, old school, bulldogged, steadfast reputation is perhaps no better embodied than by their longtime CEO and co-founder, Larry Ellison.
Larry was kind of like a mythical subject in the office. Anytime we spoke of Larry, it was just like, this guy's just a killer, like, you know, he's like the guy. The relationship with Larry, at least from a personal perspective, was complicated. He's a very controversial figure. The first impression I got of him was when I was in Hawaii, right before I started working for Oracle. We were actually looking at his private island in Hawaii. And
That's never good. He owns a private island. That's just never good.
I chatted the guy up and he's like, oh, you're working for Oracle, you know what it stands for. One rich asshole called Larry Ellison.
Flying fighter jets, racing yachts, using the pickup line, can I buy you a car? Hiring private detectives to spy on Microsoft, joking about shooting another CEO, and owning most of a Hawaiian island.
What?
Larry Ellison has truly led a life that one can only describe as perfect for men that tug themselves in front of the mirror. But it's his bulldog old head, rough-shotted steadfastness that has often credited Larry with getting Oracle to where it is today, which has penetrated deep inside almost every sector of the business world. And the latest two sectors that Oracle is breaking into happen to be absolutely piping hot at the moment: social media
and AI. Yeah. Okay, I love AI, but it kind of scares me how much better it's getting. But then I asked ChatGPT to do something and then it does it completely wrong. And I'm like, no, do this. Remember, you even said this. It's like, yes, thank you for catching me on that. And then proceeds to do the same thing. So then I'm not as scared of AI at that point.
If this current deal goes through, then Oracle will oversee the US algorithm for TikTok and will be part of this consortium of investors that essentially owns the US operations. And currently, as part of this initiative called Project Texas, it already oversees the US data, user data for TikTok.
Meanwhile, on the AI side of things, Oracle has spent the year entirely redefining
Did Oracle buy TikTok? Are they still going to buy it? I don't. This is kind of an older video.
the company's direction. From Oracle announcing massive AI infrastructure projects alongside Larry Ellison's homie at the White House, to minting massive investment contracts with OpenAI, sending Oracle's stock into explosion mode, briefly making Papa Ellison the richest man in the world, and inspiring little old me to wonder what the fuck this company actually does. But before you all go ahead and get an Oracle stock ticker tramp stamp to match mine, it's important to pump the brakes a little bit and realize that a lot of the buzziness surrounding Oracle comes from projected revenue that hasn't been realized yet.
See, bro, people don't understand. Stocks, crypto, all these things are shaped heavily by public perception, right? You tell everybody AI is the next big thing, then you go and invest in an AI company. Millions of other people start doing that, and then the stock goes up. That's just how it goes. And then people that started these like trends and rumors pull out, stock plummets. That's just how it works.
How exposed is Oracle to
Is, I
a
think.
potential AI bubble? I mean, we talk about an AI bubble so much that it's almost kind of beyond definition now. We don't really know what's going to happen after it, if it's like the dot-com bubble, if it'll be like something else. But if there is one, I mean, how damaging would that be to Oracle's operations as you see it?
It would be hugely damaging. Oracle is very much tied to the fate of OpenAI, just like NVIDIA and Broadcom and AMD and all these other sort of like AI infrastructure players are sort of tied to the fate of OpenAI at this point. And OpenAI is saying it's only going to generate like $13 billion in revenue, and that's not nearly enough to pay for.
They're going to start charging people to use AI. Like right now, it's free because they're gathering data, it's making it smarter, and then they're going to start charging people once it gets to a certain point. That's my prediction.
For all these billions of dollars in compute that it owes all of those companies, which is why you hear about this circular deals question, which is very much part of the AI bubble.
Furthermore, Bell tells me that Oracle also faces questions over how we'll get land to build data centers, power them, find local governments that are cool with putting a big fat humming factory in their backyard, and then when that's all done, figure out how to make money off of them. Now, I won't lie, folks. At the end of the day, this is a story about a data company. Quite frankly, it's miraculous I've gone through this entire thing without swigging from a jug of bleach. But it looks to me like the true answer behind what does Oracle actually do is evolve with technology to survive at all costs. From data management to cloud computing and now,
Which is a skill in itself, right?
artificial intelligence. Is this all gonna work out? Fuck if I know. My job was to figure out what this company does, and god damn it, I think I did it. If you disagree, please send all complaints to GoodWorks' easily navigable corporate website. I'm sure someone will get in touch with you soon. In the meantime, for good work, I'm Dan Toomey.
Good work, Dan Toomey. Nah, that was a great video. I enjoyed it. I'm still kind of confused, but basically what I took away from it was that they were a data collection company, and then as tech evolved, they evolved with it, and now they're investing most of their money into AI. And if AI fails and doesn't generate them profits, then their value is going to tank. So I don't know. That was a good video. I feel slightly more informed. If you enjoyed watching, if you enjoyed reacting with me, learning with me, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.